Hi guys, good morning and welcome to another Vlogmas.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring, it will always be Christmas in my heart.
So it is now Monday, December 14th, and it has been a wild weekend. The last Vlogmas ended on Saturday, and I was telling you guys that my Instagram was kind of blowing up because one of my reels was doing really well, really randomly. And let me tell you, it has not stopped. So it's really cool, but every time I log in, I have so many notifications. I don't know if people are even commenting on things because I just don't even see it. Every time I refresh, it's just like 100 new followers and it's wild. So I'm currently at 6,000 followers on there, which is so crazy. But now I'm getting really stressed and anxious about it because I told everybody I was gonna be taking a break until January just so that I have time to figure stuff out and get stuff ready and all of that, and I'm still gonna do it. But now I just feel bad because there's all these new people that want to buy stuff from me or that are newly following me, and I just don't have any content or anything to give them for a while because I don't even have pictures of the products I'm gonna be putting out to start even promoting or anything like that. So I really don't have anything to post. But yeah, so that's where we're at today. I still have the 2 jackets to finish up today, but I don't have the zippers yet. They're supposed to arrive today. Yeah, other than that, we don't have anything else to do, but I do want to start some of my revamping checklist things. Specifically my Instagram, I was going to redo all my highlights because I never actually made legit highlights for Instagram. I just put whatever I put on my story, I just put onto highlights, but I want to make actual highlights that are like FAQs and like about me and all these things so that people can easily just find information. I think is the first thing I'm gonna do today because my Instagram is blowing up, so I want to make sure that that's something that people see. So I've been kind of working through making my stories and stuff, but I've decided that I'm gonna wait on finishing those up because I'm going to post a little like reintroducing myself post today since I've gotten a ridiculous amount of new followers. I just kind of want to be like, hey, I'm Natalia, this is all the things like about me, because I have not properly introduced myself in a while and there's a lot of new people, so I want to kind of redo that. And I'm going to also on my stories open up a little Q&A thing and let people ask me whatever they want to ask me, and that way I kind of know what to put into my highlights just because I want to see my most asked questions, what people actually want to know. I also just put on my website a little announcement bar at the top that says I'm taking a break for the holidays, but a new collection is coming in January because I've gotten so many questions about restocks and stuff, so I just want to put that on the website. If people are clicking on the website, they'll see it, so I'll show you guys. So I put that up there, which I have never done a little announcement bar, but that looks really cute and that way people know. I think I might actually start on some new collection stuff. Last night I was so overwhelmed with just all the followers and kind of thinking about how I'm going to be able to make stuff for this high of a demand, and I just got very in my head about it and very anxious about it. So I kind of just took the time to start creating something new. So yeah, maybe today we'll start working on some new collection stuff. I'll actually show you guys. We have 2 headbands that are underway. So my mom usually cuts them out and irons them out and then I sew them, but these are the ones that we have underway. I showed you guys this green fabric in one of the past vlogs. I don't know if it was the one right before this one or the one before that one, but I went to Joann's and found that remnant. And then this other one I found on, I want to say a Thrifty Notion, which is all thrifted fabrics online, but it's really cute, like light pink little polka dot fabric. And I was messing around with denim yesterday because that's kind of what I've been working with lately. And I have all the seams of all the jeans that I've been cutting up and stuff kind of separated, and I was messing around and kind of just like wove them together and made this really cool textile. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it, but it was really nice last night to just entertain myself with this. It was a de-stressor of getting off my phone. So it looks really cool though. I really like it, and it like stays up just fine because it's all like woven together, but I have all that still that I could use and all of those. But yeah, I don't know, I might make something out of this. Thought it was cool. Okay, it's a little bit later. I've actually kind of been looking at fabrics online. I got a few more that I just ordered because, as I said, I'm really stressed out that my demand's gonna be way higher than usual on my next launch, considering I'm like quite a few weeks away from it and I'm growing a lot. So I ordered more fabrics for more stuff that I have in mind, but I also want to look through all the fabrics that I have. You guys know I have these huge like shelves behind me with bins full of fabrics that I've just personally had for years. A lot of them just have scraps right now as well that I'm going to use for all the zero waste clutches and other stuff, but a lot of them are also just filled filled with like actual fabric, and they're usually like very small pieces of fabric that I still have left from past projects or custom orders or whatever it may be. But I kind of want to go through them again because I haven't gone through them since I first put these shelves in, which was back in like September. So I want to go through them again and see if there's anything I can use to make like scrunchies or headbands, or if I come up with anything else in the process, and kind of separate out that fabric so I can start creating new stuff. So I have all of these that are full of fabrics, and I also have all these, but these are more of the fabrics that I'm currently using. So like in here I have all the new fabrics, like this is like leftover from the satin dresses. I showed you this in a few vlogs ago. This is actually for a new thing that I'm also making for the next collection. It's this really pretty, you can't see, but it has like a very subtle pattern on it. But these are all the fabrics that I'm like currently using or I'm going to be using. This is all the leftover Christmas fabric right now. This is leftover from a bunch of totes and stuff. This is leftover from the skirts and whatnot. Here are all my scrunchies. Here's from all the t-shirts and stuff. And then this is where I keep my packaging materials. And then that one's where I would usually have all my denim, but that I have right here because I'm separating out. So in these, I have like actual fabric. So like this is all my pinks and reds. This is all my muslin. This is all my like whites and nudes and orange, yellows, greens, those type of earthy tones, I guess. This is the white fabric that I have. This is where I usually kept like my fleece, but that's kind of done with. And I have this, I still don't know what to do with, but I have a lot of it, so there's that. This is where I keep my black fabric, so for like the black trousers, black t-shirts, black mock necks, all that stuff is in here. This is all of my interfacing and backing and leftover vinyl and stuff like that. Here's all my black scraps. Here's all my purpley blue fabrics. Here's all my black and white fabrics. These are all the pink scraps and blue scraps and just a bunch of little bags of scraps. These are all the white scraps that I have. And these are all the rest of the scraps. So there's like green scraps, yellow and blue, reds at the bottom, there's some green. So there's kind of how all of this is organized, if you guys were ever wondering, and that. So I'm gonna go through some of these and kind of see what we have. Let's go through this. This is a lining fabric, so it's not like I can really use that for anything but lining. I have this green satin left over from a custom order. I can honestly maybe make some headbands out of it. I'm gonna have to like see the width of everything, but if not, I think I'm gonna cut it up for some zero waste clutches because surprisingly a lot of you guys said you wanted more green ones, which I don't personally love the color green. It's not something I would personally wear very much, but you guys really seem to like it, so we're gonna leave this out for headbands. I have this yellow fabric that I don't know what to do with. I don't love it. It's a weird texture. I don't really know. We might have to save that in a pile of I don't know what to do with it yet, and maybe one day I will. I have this fabric that's really cute. It's like one of these plaid ones. I think Emily's mom actually gave me this one. She gave me a whole stack of scraps a few years ago, and I just haven't really made anything with them yet because I think she gave them to me like my senior year and I just didn't really have time after that, and then I left. So I think these would be cute for little scrunchies. Honestly, I might leave them out because I feel like these could be cute for that. I don't know, just very cute schoolgirly vibes. I have this super cute white fur, which again, Emily's mom gave me. I feel like I mentioned her in like every video, but she has just been really helpful to me and gives me a lot of stuff, which is really nice. But I thought about making little purses with this at some point because I also got that other white fur fabric from Joann's, like the remnant, and I have this one, and I just have a feeling that I could make some cute purses out of, but I'm not sure. But I'm gonna leave it out because I need to start actually looking at things and thinking about it. So this is another lining. I have white organza here. I could do something with this. We're gonna leave this out. I have another piece of that. The rest of this I don't think is very usable just yet. That's a decent amount of fabrics thus far that we can work with. Let's go through the pinks and reds. I love this bucket so much. I think it's so cute. This fabric is literally the cutest thing ever. It is this beautiful flannel I used for a custom, and I'm obsessed with it. I think this would be so cute for scrunchies. Like, can you just picture that? It's so like cottagecore-esque, and I'm obsessed with it, so I'm gonna leave that out. There's also this fabric that's really, really pretty that I think would be cute for scrunchies. I might as well get that out as well. That was also for a custom order. I have a lot of pink satin here. Why do I have some? I have a good chunk of pink satin here that is not enough for headbands like lengthwise, but this could be cute for scrunchies. I feel like pink satin scrunchies would be real cute, so we'll do that. Leave that out. I have more pink satin. I don't know why I have so much. Is this the same one? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'll leave that out too. I actually have some more of this fabric. I made scrunchies with this. I think the first collection that I ever put out, I had scrunchies with this fabric on it, and I still have a good amount of this fabric left. I think I'm gonna make scrunchies with it too, and that would be a really cute collection of scrunchies with all these like pinks and purpley colors, I guess. I might leave it at that just so I don't get too many fabrics out and then make a big mess. So I think I'm gonna leave those out. I'll have my mom cut them out because she cuts all of those out for me. She cuts my headbands and my scrunchies just because it's a lot easier and it's a simple task for her to do. She doesn't know how to sew, but I'm working on trying to teach her so she can help me out because it is obviously starting to be a little bit much for me to handle on my own. But yeah, so she does help with that, which is a lot because cutting out just takes so much time. So I've kind of just been sitting here watching some YouTube videos, answering some emails, and just doing some like low-key stuff. I honestly am not feeling well today. It is 100% that time of the month for me right now, and I just do not feel well. So I'm not gonna force myself to do too much today, but I just posted my little like reintroduction of myself on my Instagram, and geez, I have never gotten so many likes so fast. What is happening? I don't understand. This is wild. And my account isn't even that big. This is just so weird to me. Wow. I also just opened up a little Q&A on my stories, so I'll see if people have any questions. I'll answer them and whatnot. But yeah. So it's a little bit later and I got some packages and I was wondering what this is, and I realized it is all of my chains for the zero waste purses. I went ahead and ordered more of these so I could start making more of the clutches since you guys really wanted more. So I ordered more. I think I'm gonna honestly have to order even more because now I have such more demand than I had before when I ordered these, but I get them off of Etsy if you're wondering, because I'm not really sure where else to get any sort of hardware, I guess, for purse making since I'm not really an accessories designer. I just know that this is a good way for me to get rid of scraps, and maybe it's not the most sustainable thing to use like acrylic chain, but I do like the fact that Etsy offsets all their carbon emissions, so I at least like the fact that I'm buying off of Etsy and it's smaller businesses and all that stuff, so I feel like it's okay for me to do that. But if you guys have better way to source stuff like this that's sustainable for purse making or just accessory making, let me know, because I'm not very well versed in that, but that is what I do, in case you're wondering. I also got this, and I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be the zippers, so I'm gonna open that real quick. Okay, why did I need a bag this big for these two zippers? I do not know, but I got them and I think they are exactly what I needed, so we can finish these.
I'm walking around feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July.
So I just finished one of the jackets. I'm so excited about it. It turned out really cute. I have it all done and ready to go. I just have to make sure there's no threads on it left, but this is what it looks like. So now I just have to finish the other one and then I'll be all done with all of the orders, which is so crazy. So excited. I'm gonna finish the other one right now, if not a little bit later, and then I'll package them up. I'll take them to the post office tomorrow.
Up till now, don't know where, don't know how.
Good morning, guys. It is the next day. I did a really poor job of vlogging yesterday because I just was not feeling very well. I also didn't do too much. Once my mom got home, I just hung out with her for the rest of the night, so not much to show you there. But I did finish the two jackets, so I'll show you guys that. I showed you one of them yesterday, but I did get the other one done as well. Here are both of the jackets fully done. They look so good. I'm super happy with them and I'm so excited to send these out. So for today, I'm going to go ahead and package these up and go to the post office to send them out, and then that'll be the last packages I'll send out, which is super exciting.
Lately I've come to realize that I can see it in your eyes, so it's true. I'm so glad you feel it too. Nothing to hide, falling in love.
So I just got things packaged up and I've been sitting here answering more questions on my stories because I've been getting so many, which is really fun. But anyway, I'm sitting here thinking that I kind of want to maybe film a video today, like an actual video, not a vlog, about starting my business. Back when I asked you guys what YouTube videos you wanted to see from me on my Instagram, a lot of you guys said that you wanted to see how I started my business, and a lot of you guys just want like behind the scenes on starting a brand and stuff. And I put together a little list of kind of like steps I took to start a brand brand and steps that you should take to start a brand, questions you should ask yourself. Kind of like a little checklist, I guess. And I'm thinking that I might want to film that. I don't think I'm gonna upload the video until after Vlogmas. I think that's what I'm gonna film right now. I might just get ready a little bit and then go ahead and film. So I just got half dressed. Anytime I film a video, I literally will just wear a top and keep my PJs on, but since I'm wearing ones, you have to like tie it down to me. But my hair kind of looks weird today. It dried really weirdly last night. It's like weirdly wavy, but not a good wavy. I just feel like it looks really strange. So I think I'm going to maybe curl it a little bit for it to look a little bit nicer. I was gonna do a little time lapse of me curling my hair, but I decided I just don't want to do that. So let's just do a quick little transition. 3, 2, 1. Wow, look at that nice transition. My hair still doesn't look that great. I feel like it's just weirdly like, this is just weirdly flat and like forward today, if that makes any sense. I feel like it's just not laying right, but you know what? We're gonna go with it. I don't think it's that bad, so we're gonna film anyway. It's all good. Doesn't really matter, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and set up right here so I have the lights behind me. I'm gonna turn them on, but I really like this background. I think it's really cute and it's simple, but has a little something, a little, I don't know, a little something. Hello. So I just finished filming and I actually really like how it turned out. I get really passionate about the business side of things and I love when people ask me these things because I really enjoy talking about it. I don't know what it is about it, but that businessy person inside of me really thrives whenever I get to talk about these kind of more behind the scene things that nobody really asks me about or nobody thinks about, I guess. So very excited for this video. I hope that you guys are too. So it's a little later and I'm gonna head out to the post office right now to drop these off. I'm not bringing you guys with me just because I don't think there's much to see and I feel like I've taken you in my car far too many times to just be like, dropping this off, coming right back. So I don't think you need to see that again. But I'm gonna go drop these off real quick and then we'll be back. Hi guys, it's a little bit later and I am just feeling so incredibly anxious about everything that is coming within the new year, and just like such rapid growth on Instagram right now is really just sending me over my limits of how much I can really intake on social media. And I really debated documenting this because I don't tend to show any of the downs as much as I do the ups of my life. But reality is, I, as an introverted people pleaser kind of person, it's really, really hard for me to separate kind of my business from myself in a way, because I feel this need to answer everybody and to be so on and active at all times. But right now I have hundreds of messages and DMs and comments and it's just way too much for me to handle, and it's really, really harsh for me because I feel like I'm letting people down when I know that I'm not necessarily, but I wish I could answer everybody and I wish I could be there for everybody, but I can't spread myself too thin either. So I'm just getting really anxious about it and anxious for the new year as well. I know that because my following is increasing so rapidly, by the time I put something new out, I'm sure it's going to probably sell out quick, and then it's going to be another influx of just a bunch of messages of people asking about restocks and when I can make more. And as one person, it's just really hard to manage all of that by myself and to do it all. I don't know. I'm not complaining about it. I think it's a really cool thing and I'm really glad I'm reaching all these people. It's just, I guess nobody talks about the downside or the mental health effects of kind of going viral fast or just gaining a following so fast. It can really take a toll on your mental health, and I find myself on my phone 24/7 because I just want to like check and see if there's any bad comments or any hate or anything that I've done wrong. Like, I'm afraid that if I leave my phone for more than like 10 minutes, then I'm gonna come back to like a million hate messages or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's just how I feel about it, and I've just been sitting here kind of crying about it, kind of just feeling sad and listening to Taylor Swift to make myself feel more sad. So if you ever wonder how I cope with things, that is how I cope with things. But yeah, it's a weird time. I have this love-hate relationship with social media. I really find myself obviously engaging with a lot of people and meeting new people and talking to really cool people from all over the world, and it's a really wonderful resource to reach people and to connect. But at the same time, I can't pretend it doesn't also cause a lot of damage for me and causes a lot of comparison and a lot of insecurity insecurities. And I think it's harder now with the business because I used to only compare myself like on my personal Instagram. Obviously you see Instagram models, you see your friends or classmates, people you know, they're out and about with people and they look really good and they get all these comments about how beautiful they are, and then you post something and you don't get any, and then you start to question yourself and your own worth and like, oh, did I look bad in this? Do I even look good? Like, I don't know, it's just a billion different things. And I know it sounds silly, but I know that also everybody watching this has probably felt that at some point and has had some sort of comparison problem. And I think it's something that I wouldn't say I've conquered it. I don't think you ever fully conquer it, but I think that I've gotten a lot better at over the past few years. It's always an up and down kind of journey, but recently I've been actually pretty okay with it. But now it's this whole other level of comparing my business and my success and my designs and my products and everything with other businesses, and that is really, really hard because you see people succeed and then you're not succeeding as much. It's like, oh, what am I doing wrong? Or these people get so many comments on their products and I don't, or like whatever it may be. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It takes a very big toll on my mental health a lot of the time because I want to disconnect and I want to take days off of social media and I want to take like a social media detox. But then I feel like if I am not active every single day for at least some time a day, that I'm going to lose followers and that my customer service is gonna go down or whatever. It's kind of silly, but that's just how I feel about it, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels that way. I'm sure a lot of you have felt the same. So I guess I just want you to know that I feel the same way and that it's hard for me too, and I still struggle with a lot of comparison and trying to, I guess, appear successful and whatnot on social media. Anyway, I don't want to rant on this for too long, but I guess I just wanted to add this in for you guys to know that it's something I definitely deal with every day and I'm still trying to figure out how to conquer. So there's that. I'm going to kind of chill out for a little bit and edit, and then I'll get back to you guys later. Okay, so I am sitting here editing the video I filmed this morning, my like starting a business video, and it literally looks like it was filmed on some 90s video camera. The quality is literally so low and I don't understand what happened. I think I may have accidentally switched the settings of my camera when I filmed it, but I don't know why it would be this bad. Like, I will show you guys. I have no idea if you can tell, but like it just looks so like choppy. Like, does that make any sense? Like, it just doesn't look HD. So I feel like I have to refilm this, and I might actually just refilm this right now because it is bothering me. Hi guys, it's actually a little bit later and I ended up not filming that video because I just was really anxious and I was not in a good mindset to want to be all like peppy and like, yeah, start a business. So I just went and played piano for a little bit. I called a friend for a little bit and I feel better now after talking to somebody. I feel like sometimes I forget that I should probably actually talk to people because I don't see people often, as you guys can tell by my vlogs. I literally home all the time and I don't really socialize much nowadays. And though I talk to a lot of people, obviously online, and I answer DMs and all these things, I don't really talk to people who actually know me and who I can actually kind of vent to and kind of actually talk about my feelings with. So it's nice to call a friend every once in a while and have that. So I feel better now. I think I'm probably just gonna film that video tomorrow because it's a little bit later and the sun is probably gonna go down here pretty soon and I don't want to have bad lighting for the video, even though I do have my studio lights, but I don't know, I prefer natural lighting anyway. So I might just do that tomorrow. Good morning guys, it is the next day and today I woke up to a freaking winter wonderland. I'm so excited. Literally, how beautiful is that? I am so excited. I didn't even know it was gonna snow, so the fact that I woke up and like I opened my blinds this morning and it was all beautiful and white, 10 out of 10. But this morning we woke up to 10,000 followers on Instagram, which is insane. It blows my mind because I was making my goals for 2021 like a week ago or so, or maybe 2 weeks ago. I started writing down my goals. I always like to make an actual physical list of goals for the year, and I like to have numerical goals for my social media platforms, for like my YouTube channel, my Instagram, my TikTok, whatever. I like to give myself numerical goals just to have something to, I don't know, I guess look forward to. I don't really beat myself up about it if I don't reach those goals, but I think it's important to set goals and to kind of have like things in mind that you want to get to. So I was writing those down, and my Instagram goal for next year, for like by the end of 2021, was 10,000 followers. followers on Instagram. And little did I know that a week later I would have 10,000 followers on Instagram. So I have to up that goal now to, I don't know, maybe 50,000. That's kind of a stretch, but I don't know, maybe. So I've been answering some emails and some DMs and stuff, and I also went ahead and finished up my story highlights. I wanted to redo all of these little highlights, and I just did. I made them over here on Illustrator, so I just wanted them all to kind of look the same, just put a bunch of information on them, my most frequently asked questions about me, sustainability, custom orders, all that stuff. It is all now right here and easy to access, and I also put the Q&A that I did the other day. I left some of the most like asked questions on there, so you guys can go through that if you ever have questions. But like, can we take a moment? How the heck is that still going up? It is insane. Also, like, the fact that this picture has like 2,000 likes is insane when like that one a week before only has 189. That's so crazy. But yeah, so I got that done and out of the way, which is good. Hopefully I get less DMs now that I have that information a little bit easier to access. I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually film the video real quick because I just kind of want to get it out of the way. Hi guys, it's a little bit later. I just had lunch and I totally spaced on the fact that I have a call today at 2, and I'm so glad that I remembered because it's 1:30. So I quickly put on a sweatshirt over my onesie so that I can do the meeting real quick. But anyway, I have a meeting with somebody who I've kind of been working with for the past couple of months. She reached out to me, I want to say around October, maybe September, and she offered to help me with my local SEO and Google My Business and that kind of thing for marketing. And honestly, I didn't have any experience with that at all because I did all my marketing on social media and never really looked into doing more traditional marketing or like Google marketing or anything like that. So I decided to say yes. I was like, you know what, I have nothing to lose and she's offering it for free for me, like why wouldn't I? And she has been incredible. I've been working with her over the past couple of months. She's helped me create my Google My Business account and get that set up. I've been working on SEO and she's taught me a lot about email campaigns and just a lot of like things that you wouldn't just think of off the bat for marketing. So I have a meeting with her today because I have not met with her in like a month and she just wants to like check in on everything. So I just got done with my call and it went really well. We went over just like the Google My Business side of things. I honestly haven't used it too much. I got it set up, but I haven't been consistently like active on it or adding stuff to it. So there's a few things that I need to add on there. And then she just kind of walked me through MailChimp and how to get people to leave me more reviews because that's something I'm really working on. But I haven't done too good of a job of like asking for reviews and really reminding people to do that. So she kind of walked me through kind of automating that email so that when people purchase from me like a few days later or like a week or two after, it sends them an email to leave me reviews. I think I'm going to actually kind of plan out the video that I filmed twice already that didn't work out. So I just got my list kind of made of stuff that I want to talk about and questions to answer that you guys sent in. Hi guys, so it's obviously a lot later. I've been sitting here at the piano for a couple hours. I'm just kind of playing and just kind of relaxing. It's honestly my de-stressor. I really love it because it's impossible for me to be on my phone at the same time as I'm playing piano. So it's something that really does take my mind off of things and I have zero distractions with. So it's been really nice. I've just kind of been chilling here. My dog's been hanging out with me, which has been nice. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the vlog here. I'm sorry this wasn't very eventful of a vlog and I feel like it was a lot of me talking about me and how I'm feeling, but hopefully that does give you insight on just kind of the back end of things and the mental health aspects of running a business as well, because it definitely does take a toll on you and I don't think it's talked about enough. I think people always see the progress and they see the success and the work ethic and all these wonderful things, but obviously it comes at a price with your mental health as well sometimes. So hopefully I'm able to shed some light onto that and show you guys that it's not perfect all the time and that I definitely have my struggles too, but we are learning and self-care is important and taking time for yourself is important. So sorry it was a little bit boring maybe, but I'm also happy to share with you guys those parts of my life. So I will catch you guys in the next vlog and I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.